Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and we're back to the Ball Bash 2020 trying to fill out the Filthy Four. So let's get right down to it. No time to waste today. We're going to go with two females I really like. The first one is one of our two BELs. Now this BEL here, oh I know girlie, I know. She is the proven one. So she's a little skinny because she already had her clutch of eggs this year. She is eating good again, getting back weight. But she's not as big as she could be. See how dirty. Where are you going? Where are you going? So this is a super lesser BEL. So super lesser is going to be one of the purest white BELs. The only that's going to even compare with that would be Russo. I don't own any Russo. I don't think Russo does as much in the single gene form as the lesser. So for breed purposes, I do prefer super lessers. One knock on them is they do tend to have bigger eyes. I'll call it bug eyeing a little bit. But it's not going to harm the animal, hurt the animal, bother the animal. In the wild, one can make the argument they'd be more likely to injure their eyes banging them on shit. But in captivity, it's not going to be a detriment. It also does not pass on to the babies, unless, of course, you're running supers. So you don't have to worry about your lessers coming out from her with bug eyes. Not a problem whatsoever. So it's really a non-issue. However, it's probably about as detrimental as stuff is to 93% of the spiders out there. So terrible. So it's not going to hurt anything. So anyway, what you're going to get from this snake, the benefit is it's a single gene, although we do think pastel's in this one because we did have babies that contain pastel, and she's a possible pastel. Although there's a chance I got the wrong lesser in there once, so it could be from that. But I would bet that she's pastel as well. We'll definitely know when we call it after a few years of breeding if we continue to get some pastels out of there. She's going to pass lesser on to every single baby. She's going to leave you no doubts. Everything's going to get that, and it's going to be allelic with other things like Mojave, Russo, bamboo, a whole ton of stuff that fits into this complex. It's probably the largest complex of genes in ball pythons. It would be the what we call the BEL complex. But they're just pure snow white. Beautiful, beautiful creatures. You know, some of the other ones, the super Mojaves, will get a gray head and kind of a pale yellowish color to them a little bit, especially down the back. When you mix lesser and Mojave, it's kind of a either or sometimes. So if you want pure white, this is the way to go, guys. This is the way to go. So let me put her back up and show you her competition. She was also produced here in-house. So she wasn't purchased and brought in. She was made right here by Olympus. Come on, baby girl. You gonna go? All the way? Boop. There she is. Now let's get her competition out now, which was one that we also produced. This was a snake we were very lucky to produce when we did. Now she's 3 years old. She's not proven. She did not get to size quick. But I do think she's going to be ready to go this coming season. And that is our first ever in-house produced female banana. She's held her colors quite nice, actually. A lot of dark to her. Sometimes bananas get so washed out you don't get much color here. Hasn't been the case there. Decent amount of spotting if you're into such a thing. Kind of weird though. Her spotting has stayed mostly on the upper back. And it hasn't really gotten much down in the sides. I don't know why. I don't think it's anything other than just random. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. She does have a strange little mark on her head too. Been there since she was a hatchling. Show you that. You can kind of see it right there behind the eye. Just kind of a weird little color spot for who knows why. But a really cool looking snake and a female banana that was made from a male maker. So pretty cool, although our male maker has thrown about 3 females that I can remember over the years, maybe 4, and I have kept 2 of them. So it is kind of something that does happen. So do sex your bananas because you may get a surprise. But you can see she's growing really well. She's getting nice and chunky. She's going to be ready to breed. It just took her 4 years to get there. And we're patient with our females. So if they need extra time, they get it. We're not going to rush it. It's better to be patient than rush. You're going to get better results long term if you take your time and you're not trying to force it and force feed it and do all that kind of stupid crazy stuff or power feed it or anything like that. Just feed it as you can. When it eats, you know, I mean, if they're going to go off food sometime. If she takes an extra year to hit weight, no biggie. But what we don't want to do is try to push it there in 2 years when the snake isn't one that's going to be that way, just for the sake of getting to that magic weight. Do we have snakes that get there in 2 years? Absolutely we do. Most take 3. Occasionally we'll have a couple that take 4. Not uncommon. Especially with the move in that 1 year. It's pushed some of those off a little bit for some time. So that is the competition. What she's going to make for you is bananas, but you're not going to get all males. So you're going to get some, I don't even want to get into how it works. I'm going to screw it up. I have to like look it up every time. But rest assured, she isn't going to make all males, so that's kind of cool. So if you want some female banana stuff, here's a way to go. And just for proof, let's see if we can't sex her right here. Now this snake's been sexed probably 5,000 times because I just couldn't believe I got a female. But see, nothing. Nothing. It's a girl. Isn't that awesome? So let me put her back up for you. And then you guys just simply write whether you want her to win. So you can write banana, you know, B-A-N-A, whatever. Something I know you're talking about banana. Or you can write BEL, super, lesser, whatever. And I'll know who you're voting for. Here you go back, baby girl. Well, come on. Yeah, let go of my arm. Kurt, you got anything you want to add? Will I put her back?
No.
Nothing, huh? Shocker. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.